Good morning, guys. This is Melvin Robinson with Integrity Air and Home Inspections, coming to you from today's inspection in the west side of Atlanta off of MLK. And I just want to kind of go over one reason why you definitely should get a home inspection on a flip. This is basement, new flip. And the basement is horrible, of course, because there's no money in flips and basements. But one of the things I want to point out is really significant, which is the heating and air product. And this person decided, instead of them replacing the system, they'll get somebody to replace half of the system, leave part of the old system, and do a debacle on the whole thing. So check this out. It's harder to do this type of work than it is to put a new system in. I definitely wouldn't do this. And I mean, I would charge an ungodly amount of money just to do this type of work, but this is sights to be seen. So they took a new coil door, that's an evaporator coil. They cut this coil and put a new coil on the old unit here. Cut the bottom of it. So if you go to change this filter, all this is just new metal that can actually cut you. The pump is new, which is okay. They didn't do any mastic around the vents. Look at that. That's a return. That's everything that's inside that return. The return is hanging, just trash, literally just trash sticking up inside of the ductwork. And I'm sure, I haven't even checked the list and how much they want for this home, but I'm sure it's over $250. So the return here, no mastic, just, I mean, I don't even know how he thought I wasn't gonna catch that, but I mean, maybe if a new inspector wouldn't have pulled, but I'm always pulling on stuff and picking stuff. But check this out. This unit is literally, it's an electric unit. It's actually an older system on a new coil. And looking inside the unit, I couldn't pull it all the way off because they taped it up, but I can literally see, I'm gonna turn the light off, but literally see the electric heat running in this system without the blower running. You see that? The heat is actually on without me calling for heat. I haven't, let me show you again. That heat, you can see the radiant heat that's radiating through the system, which I don't even know where he put the heat strips. That is actually, that's crazy. So, whew, that's a fire waiting to happen. I mean, I don't care what the situation is. This is unacceptable. You know, some contractors shouldn't even have license to do that. And a duct is hanging here. That's pretty simple, but the problem is they don't have it where they cut the duct. You don't have a spot to where they cut it in. So they replaced this subfloor, but they actually did not put a place for the duct. So I'm not even gonna call him a contractor. I'm gonna just call him a side guy. The side heating and air guy didn't even connect the duct. So you got a basement crawl space slash with just no ventilation and just a recipe for mold, which is already leaking. But I mean, it's a lot to deal with, you know, especially just think if you're a first time home buyer and you run into a situation like this, and I come out and I tell you that the system to replace it is going to be $5,000 or $6,000, and you just moved into this home, and the first question you're going to ask is, you know, why didn't anybody tell me, or why didn't somebody mention it to me? But if you don't get a home inspection or get a re-inspection, then these items are going to fall back on you as the buyer, and nobody's going to tell you what you need to do. Your realtor doesn't know because they're not licensed contractor, and if you really try to sue anybody, then it's just going to bounce back on you, because in Georgia you only do the money that you pay for, and you have no rights once you sign that document for real estate transactions. So it behooves you to get a licensed home inspector, a contractor, somebody just to come out and look at your home prior to you closing on. There's other things wrong with this AC system, but you know, that was probably the biggest thing I just wanted to point out. But nothing else, get somebody that knows a little bit more than what you know or what your realtor knows to come out and look at the home prior to you making a purchase. You can call us. You don't have to call any home inspector in Atlanta just to check that, because that's going to be a pretty penny. That's going to be about $5,000 or $6,000 easy to get rectified. So And Melvin Robinson with Integrity Air Home Inspection, 678-521-6454. So I just want to kind of show the inside of the home. Most flips are going to be really nice inside, and they're going to look, great to the person that's coming in looking for it. So, I mean, looking at that crawl space and coming inside, would you have ever thought that you would have that many issues in that area, looking at the inside from what they've done? I mean, I've been in the crawl space for an hour, and the inside is hot, it's nice. So that's what you're gonna have in Atlanta. And what is that? I don't know why that box is sitting out in the middle of the floor. But I just like to show you guys what flips can possibly look like from a buyer's point of view. Like, you come in here, you like, oh yes, I'm gonna go above and beyond and give them a better offer. And I can literally smell the heat coming through the vent, but no, the blower is not blowing. Nice home, but you're gonna have some unsexy repairs to do once you move in. Yeah. All the lights are on the sensor. Yeah. So, you want to spend money, you want to do the things right, and check that out. They got a vent in the ceiling. Why do they have a vent in the ceiling? But the AC is in the basement and the grill is on the floor. So that's stuff that I'm gonna write up. Catch all that. So I'll go back in the basement once I flush everything, run the tub. Even the tile guy looks good. I mean, I always check out work just to make sure that their lines are good. That's okay. Good work. I don't like the floor. He should have did a grid system, but he kept it in line with his tile on the wall. But that's not what I'm here for. I don't like that like this. That's gonna damage that eventually. But that small bathroom, you have nowhere else to put it. Okay. So yeah, man, this is nice. Even they got a wine rack. Look at that. But the money is in the crawl space. This is one, if you was a new inspector, you would probably get the first phone call when they move in because something's not properly done in the crawl space and the heat's not gonna work, or the plumbing. Look at this plumbing. Like, I'm gonna write this up, but that's the only thing I see inside right now. This is not secure. Look at that. I like to touch stuff. I mean, if your inspector's not grabbing and touching stuff, then you probably need to get a new inspector. But I mean, the vent cap is not removed. I mean, what if you're a single mom and you're trying to move in and you're trying to get the washer going and this cap is in here? Like, it's little stuff like this that people can't, like, they don't realize, like, this is stuff that people don't take an account for. You got holes around the floor, holes in the back of the floor. So I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna hit it. Call your boy. Holla at your boy. Get your inspection done. Get your weight up. Time to go. Hey, Atlanta can hide. They can run, but I'm gonna catch up with them, baby. Holla at your boy. Integrity Air.